It's Kimon, like Simone, but with a K.
Okay, Kimon. Welcome, Kimon. And let me ask the question again. Are women ready to level up or do they want to be coddled?
I don't think women are ready to level up. I think they honestly want to be coddled. And the reason why I say that is because I personally had my own healing journey that I had to go through. So when I first discovered you, um, I was on the brink of what people say their lives falling apart. And my daughter's trying to say hi to you. And so like my marriage was kind of funky. Hold on, sweet girl. Amadi, can you get Lydia? Um, and I remember watching a live, and it was a young lady who came up and she was like, oh, you know, you ladies, even when you go to bed, like you need to level up. Like what you wear to bed even changes how you see yourself. And I was like, okay. So I started buying like silk nightgowns and things like that. The automatic reaction that I had from my husband, and even just the way, like, it was like when he would hold me at night, it gave him a different type of vibe. And then at the same time, I was going through therapy. And I think, especially within the Black community, we carry a lot of trauma from past generations. And I say that because I read this book by Oprah. It's called What Happened to Me. And it explains all of that trauma that you go through over and over and over again. And until we break the cycle, it will continue to happen. And so it's this thing amongst Black women where we don't want to see us level up because we're so stuck in that oppression mindset that
fuck is you talking about?
Fuck is you talking about?
Here we go. Bonquisha up here. What is she talking about? I'm confused.
She ain't said nothing yet. A whole bunch of babble. She up here talking about she read Oprah's book and she she feels or is under the impression that, you know, women don't want to see one another level up because of past traumas they keep reliving. Word salad. Thank you, Sarah. Word salad. Just dumb. Nothing to analyze yet. She just talking, Miss X. Just said a whole bunch of nothing. Get on my nerves.
Granted. Okay, here we go.
They don't want to do the hard work. I'm a makeup artist. Like, I'm not beat down right now, but I wasn't wearing makeup for a long time, especially like as a mom. We don't have the choice what our hormones do to our body emotionally.
My God.
We have to fight through that. But the thing about this generation is nobody wants to do the hard work. Nobody wants to. I remember growing up, like you were saying earlier on TikTok, my grandma was like, look, if your underwear and your bra don't match, honey, you're not coming out this house. If your bed not spread, you're not coming out this house. You're not going to church with no slip up under your dress. Nobody gonna see nothing through your dress. Like, that is what I grew up under. But it takes time. I get up and I get ready every day. I make sure when I make my hair appointments, and this is all by watching your stuff. And I just been hiding in the background. My hair appointments are made. I even said, you know what? I'm gonna get a massage every month because I'm tired. As a mom, I deserve it. So I put it in my books. And when I started seeing it come out of my account, I made sure I started doing it. And so it takes a little bit of time to get up in the morning and take away sleep in order to get up and get dressed and look good. But let me tell you something. I walked into a Chinese restaurant with my daughter in my hand. A man in the middle of his meal ran over to open the door for me because of my sheer presentation.
Hell!
This is a married woman. She sounds like Aisha Curry up here. Like, I don't know, man. This is
still a lot of babble. Still a lot. I'm trying to. She said a couple of things that triggered me. God dang it! I gotta start writing this down because they get to talking. Observe something. This is why men interrupt. This is when the man would have to interrupt his sister because she just rolling on and on and on. It's like, now stop right there, please. Shout the heathen queen. Stop for a second. Let's address what you just said because it's captivity there. Can't remember what she said. Dang it.
To our body emotionally, and
there
so we
it
have
is.
to fight
right
through that.
No accountability. She said, as women, we cannot control our hormones and chemical imbalances. Ladies, understand something. This is why men some men will say that women are children. There's just zero accountability for anything in their life, including their own genetic makeup. You can't control these things. I understand. They're seeing it, all right? When y'all go through pregnancy, things get a little wonky, understood. However, it ain't got to be as wonky as y'all make it out to be. Being a single mom by choice, your pregnancy going to be maxed out wonk, just maxed out with the wonkiness. But whenever you're in a committed relationship with a real man, things are controlled, very much controlled. You don't go through the trauma. Big back.
It takes a little bit of time to get up in the morning and take away sleep in order to get up and get dressed and look.
And that's another thing that triggered me. I'm so sick of these women talking about waking up in the morning to do their makeup. I wake up at 5 a.m. to get beat. Why don't you wake up at 5 a.m. and go to the damn gym? My God.
Here's the thing. Y'all should go to the gym. Apply that pressure to yourself. At the very same time, I'm taking away excuses all 2024 going into 2025. You can work out at home. Y'all just don't have the discipline to do it. I did it for a while. You can go on your TV and they got apps. You can go in there and find a workout. You know what I'm saying? Clear the space, move some clutter, vacuum, make a little space and sit there, little push-ups, little burpees, stretching, and get it done. Y'all got zero excuses. I swear to goodness y'all could do it.
And diet. And like, so you can work out from home. The biggest part is, what are you eating? What are you eating?
There you go. There you go. Fasting takes no time at all. Diet, what is it? Diet's like 80%, you know what I'm saying, of your fitness. But y'all can't stop eating. Look, trust me. Y'all would have we all would have a field day if we could see the menu for all these sisters for the day. It would be wild, the calorie count. Oh.
And all of this I've been working on for the last year. I'm in therapy. I've been journaling. I've been reading my word. I've been praying. And it's nothing like a woman who's going to encourage another woman. We don't want to do that. It's something that we've been oppressed to for years. And we don't even realize, as a woman of God, it's a demon that is inside of us that people do not want to fess up to and be honest with themselves, that there's something inside of me that's making me mad all the time. And I can't figure out why. And I even had to check myself. Like, why am I getting mad about this? Or why am I getting upset about this? And sometimes when you step into those rooms as a woman who puts yourself together, it intimidates other women.
Absolutely, it does.
So when you walk into, I literally was crying to my husband yesterday. I was like, man, I can't find a lot of friends anymore, because now it's like when I walk into a situation and I've got my nice dress on and my hair is done and my makeup is on, it intimidates other women. And it's so sad, because I love a nice put together woman. I'll cross just to give you a compliment. But a lot of people are intimidated by it, and it's crazy. It's really sad, and I think people need to understand that it's internal healing that they need to do.
Absolutely. I think it is a lot of internal healing. And
so she said these sisters got demons up in them, huh? Y'all, she pretty much said y'all all are in need of an exorcism.
Listen here, man. Back to the fitness. Yeah, listen here. You do some fasting, sister, and we'll get some demons about you. That demon of gluttony, get it clean up out you. That's what fasting do. That's why it sucks. Them been there, sitting there. I would challenge any of these sisters to go on a serious no food, water only fast for 48 hours. They gonna cry. They have wicked bowel movements. All that. Your body gonna be trying to get everything about it, including them demons. You're gonna be sitting there going through a whole religious experience. I promise you, they can't do it. I don't know what's wrong with me. Atone. Make it hurt. Go run. Stop eating. And then it's just gonna come out you.
Thank you, Kimon, for sharing. And I will say a lot of people are intimidated because when you show up in a space, it highlights what they're not doing.
Absolutely.
So if I'm standing next to you and you don't have your hair done and I have my hair done, it's like, oh.
I'll say this respectfully because this is a married woman, allegedly, but she said it. What room are you walking into? Show me these women that you walking into the room and everybody just intimidated and floored because you walked in. Show me your friends.
What is this? I'm trying to figure this out because she is definitely deep into the sisterhood, but she also throwing shade at the sisterhood. She's sitting there, she dangling her marriage in front of single women. Shout out to Luna. Here you go, Luna. Now, this is a sister you get at for doing that because she's egregious with it. She ain't got no room to be talking like she like, oh, these women intimidated when I walk into a room with my fluffy back. They don't know how to take me being a wonderful married woman. Nah, that ain't you. Calm down.
Why didn't I go get my hair done?
Absolutely.
Why didn't I get my nails done? So it's, even if I say nothing,
right,
it's highlighting what you're not doing.
Right.
And it's unfortunate. As you level up, you lose a lot of friends.
Right. But you know,
you can love them in the same way and they still leave.
But you know that leveling up is biblical. Because if you read the story of Abraham and Sarah, Abraham got a lot of his riches off the beauty of his wife. You talk about Esther, right? She went through a year of level up before she was able to get to the place where she was. And people don't talk about it. It's biblical, baby. It's biblical.
It's biblical.
Oh,
you a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Where you at, Leon? Where you at, Q? I know. It's rough.
It's biblical. You see how she looking the eye? She looking up to the left. What's she looking for? She trying to see if somebody about to walk in that room. She don't want her husband to hear this. Something's up with this sister, man. Like I said, she under order 66 like a mother sucker. And now she ever talking biblical. It's biblical. What again? She said a whole bunch of nothing. A lot of nothing. What's she up here for? Does she need advice? Like she up here talking about leveling up. Okay, she came up here to flex. I get it. She said the women don't like to see her leveling up because she married and she got a wedding ring and they ain't as good as her. Okay.
So I guess Ashley's question is, are modern women ready to level up or do they want to be coddled? That's what she asking them.
They definitely want to be coddled. Kenmore Whitney said that. She admitted to that at the same time. Then she used that moment to gloat and talk about, they don't want to see her level up. Yeah, that's what she said. I'm leveled up. They don't like to see it, but it's biblical over here.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, if people don't want to level up, that's okay. Just like you say, this ain't for you. But honestly, I appreciate everything you do here on this platform because people always talk about, oh, girl, I don't see a ring. I got a ring. My mortgage is paid. I don't ever know when my mortgage is paid because my mortgage is paid. But at the end of the day, as a wife, I still have to look at myself because when my kids leave this house, guess what? I still got a man.
Okay.
And so if I want to keep my mortgage paid, not saying that makeup is the one all be all, but
right. I get it. I get it.
I step out in a whole nother way. My man looks at me in a whole nother way because I look good. And then on top of that, I think when
I don't know, it's a lot here. She keep calling him her man, not referring to him as her husband. And she says she don't got her ring on, but her mortgage is paid. I don't know.
See, it's whenever they buck their eyes up all big, that's a telltale sign. She up here just trying to flex. She like, cause I look good. I need to see this ninja. I need to see him. I do. And I need a legitimate excuse why you came up here on social media on Ashley Dalton's platform that recently went viral, and you know that, and you don't have your wedding ring on you, or this is terrible representation of your man. You're supposed to have that ring on at all times, god dang it. At all times. Otherwise, you're single. That's what a nug thing. You ain't got no ring on. Y'all doing it to yourself. Nug, like, why ain't your ring on? Must not be important to you. Take my number and we'll make it work. You'll be all right.
Cool.
When women say, oh, I already got my man, this and that. Men are fickle, baby. They can love you one day and drop you the next. And the thing about it is, a lot of women don't want to hear that you have to keep the sight of other men to keep your man focused on you. That's the real part, honestly. And
I
so
just
a lot of people don't want to hear that because they're so prideful. Pride is a sin.
I said that the other day. I said, when you walk into any establishment, even if you're with your boyfriend or husband, everyone should be looking. Everyone should be turning heads.
Even the women should be looking.
Even the women. That's what I said. Men, women, don't. They should all be looking.
Huh. These women sound like men. We had the auntie up here tonight. They so damn masculine that you sound like a man, woman.
That was wicked. I don't know how much truth is in that statement. I'm calling Cap. She said that a man wants a woman that other guys won't. I've never observed that. Even in the most shallowest of pecking orders, I never observed. I have kind of, and that's stupid. I've observed men like that. I deem them as stupid, and their life shows their attitude. Yeah, I know a ninja that was like that, and he dumb. All right, but yeah, I don't give a dang what nobody think about my woman. That's crazy. I don't care. Long as everything is kosher. But no, that's stupid. That's stupid.
Yeah, if I say that's something men say. Women want men that other women want. That's a known fact. But what she talking about is just lies.
She pretty much, listen here. She's sitting up here, and for what I heard from that is she going out here to impress other men. That's what I heard. She said, when I step out, dude's opening the door for me. I'm getting looked at. If you look good, that's fine. If you getting these looks or whatever, that's fine. But you ain't the messenger. You are not her.
And then she's sitting up here claiming to be a married woman. Now she talk about, well, men are fickle. They could be here today and gone tomorrow, actually. So that's why you just got to stay leveling up because they just fickle. Like,
Gavin,
what?
This is like the final form, like you said. She's acting like a man. A man must level up because women are fickle and will leave you. As a man, you must remain resourceful. She has taken a position of a man. I will pay a couple dollars to see her husband.
Man.
Absolutely. But I mean, a lot of people are intimidated by that. They haven't done enough work within themselves in order to truly feel beautiful within every situation. They haven't done enough work in themselves in order to praise another woman who looks good. Because that's a whole another level of humility.
Yeah. Yes.
So I mean, I give you your flowers, baby. If I could sing some flowers, I will give it to you. Because like what you're doing is so old school. Everybody now wants it so quick. Everybody now wants it so fast. They don't want to do the work. But literally for the last, probably not today, because I just came back from the Usher concert and I was like, let me get my face a rest.
Oh, okay.
But I can show you, Ash. This is what I became after watching your videos consistently.
Oh, let's see it, baby girl. Oh, okay, keep.
Catfish.
Hair to the now. To the now. Hair to the now.
And it still ain't what you think. She done walked up in that Usher concert. She thought she was, something special up in peanut heaven.
Usher concert again? So many red flags. Scratch the catfish. I need to see your husband. Was you at this Usher concert with your man or was you with your girlfriends? I need answers because I need to know what lane to put you in. You already trending terrible, real bad. But yeah, you at the Usher concert. I don't know what the allure is with these married women going to these concerts acting like single women. I don't know nothing about it. Wicked.
Not leave. Okay.
And sometimes real
beautiful.
Sometimes I have to tell my kids, I'm gonna let y'all wait for 10 minutes. Y'all not gonna die. I feed y'all every day. I'm gonna put myself together. I'm going to present myself to the world how confident I feel. And it takes a little bit of work because I got the kids screaming at me. My husband is asking me for things and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, as a woman, you can't go into a relationship not being confident in yourself because it will completely tear you apart.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And so if you don't,
well, like we keep saying, it has more to do with the weight. It's not the makeup. So you can't beat yourself into this. She keeps saying, I'm telling the kids, relax, I'll feed y'all. My husband asking for stuff. Everybody needs me, but I'm busy putting on makeup and trinkets so I can feel better about myself because I'm blowed out. Because if you were slim, you wouldn't need to do that because you will always feel wonderful and everybody would treat you as such.
That part right there. I observed something many years back walking through the mall. You ever notice like the mannequins in the department store, you know, sometimes they be having on some wild get-ups, but it always seemed to look nice because it's one common denominator. Every mannequin is model-esque. All right. So like Gavin said, dang near anything you put on, you could put on polka dot top and horizontal stripe pants. And if your build is right, you can pull it off with the right shoe and accessories. And you can't do that when you're big, though. Like Gav said, you got to spend all this time to overcompensate for that weight.
Have the foundation within yourself to level up and do the work, then you're going to be lost. I started working out again, not even realizing that it would give me more energy. And I'm a book reader. I listen to audiobooks on like 2 times speed because I like to read constantly. And all the books say, get up and work out. It's going to give you more endorphins and more dopamine than anything that you can ever think of. So you're just telling the girls, hey, like, work out, get yourself together. Because even just 2 weeks of working out, I was waking up in the morning and I was feeling good. And I was like, just that one step, that 1% allowed me to add the additional things slowly. It took a long time, but I did it. And I got a man.
Okay. And she said, I'm still doing it. And she got a husband. I just mean a husband. Okay?
Right. A whole husband. Okay. I don't even look, from the moment we bought our house, I have no idea what the mortgage looks like. Okay. But at the end of the day, I know I want to keep my man. I want to keep the focus on me. And that's what it is. I walk around this house like I'm the only one that matters. That's it.
She said, above everybody, me, okay?
Right. Mm-hmm. Look, they say on the plane, put your mask on first before you try to help somebody else out.
My God.
Come on.
And that's exactly what I've been doing. You know, and I think as women, especially as moms.
Yeah, it's safe to say her husband is a beta simp. The more she talking, you are embarrassing your husband at this point. She talking about up in this house, I'm above everybody. What? She said, in this house, I put my mask on first. That's what she just said. They be asking me for stuff, and I'm telling y'all, wait, it's about me. I'll get to y'all when I get to y'all.
In this house, we praise mama. Yeah, we serve mama. Listen here, I don't know nothing about it. I don't want to insult anybody's setups or makeups in their relationships. I couldn't be me. Thank God for what I got. Thank God, because this is wicked. There's not one man that heard her go on with all that babble. Now, one man was like, dang, man, it would be nice to have a sister like that. It would be nice to be in a house with a woman like that. Now, one man, not one, outside of a thirsty, bummy nug. But like she said, her man paid all the bills. She don't know what the mortgage looked like. She's so happy she's taken care of. She could barely breathe. But again, can we see this man? You got this husband. You going after the sisterhood. I'm going to help them out. Show us this husband of yours so that they could throw Rotten Tomatoes at him.
I went through a 2-year depression. And when it transitioned from postpartum to regular depression, and I had completely let my business go. And I had to realize that I needed a foundation in order to bring myself up above that. As women, we don't have a choice because our hormones dictate everything that we do. But little things like working out, showing up for yourself, really focusing on the cup being half full instead of half empty, just with that minimum alone will change the rest of your life.
Yes, absolutely. Amen to that. Come on. Thank you so much for
You're
sharing.
welcome.
Yes,
They don't want to do the work, Ashley.
they don't want. There are a few who do, but the others are fighting.
They don't want to do the work. And so the girls who been here, okay, Ashley, we always gonna support you. Okay.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, and congratulations on all your progress, darling.
Thank you.
We sit up here and we say this all the time. You know, she ain't the messenger. She just ain't like, she come with a heavy message because the message was heavy and she was trying to stand on something, but we looking at you, sister, and we don't believe you.
And the message was one of selfishness. That's the biggest problem. It was all me, my. She didn't say one thing. She stood up. Correct me if I'm wrong. She sat up here, stood up here, and talked about all the things that's done for her. She don't know what the mortgage look like, all the things her man do. You know, she walk around the house and she the center of the universe. You a mother. You are supposed to be born with a nurturing spirit, femininity, estrogen. What are you doing for this man? It's biblical. Ain't you a helpmeet? Understand something. She sat up here. We ain't gonna let this go. We not. She sit up here and she criminalized her husband. She said that her glow up, her leveling up was biblical, but him having pride was a sin. Only thing she did was talk herself up and either directly or indirectly talk her man down. You see that? Crazy.
So with that being said, we're gonna put her in the sub.
Yes, enjoy that. Come on.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, diamond, wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah, man.
That's crazy. Ladies, don't come up here, you know, and disrespect and embarrass your husband like that. That was crazy. You know, shout out to the sister Rockwell Rose, Mrs. Rockwell Rose. Come up here, represent her husband. Great fashion every time. That's how you do it. Don't come up here talking about, oh, he do this for me, he do that. Okay, that's dope. Now, what are you doing for him besides telling him that his pride is a sin and your glow up is spiritual and biblical?
So here we go. Hit the like button if you're just coming in.